Yeah, go ahead.
So we'll go through all the major components that we use for different kinds of the job. This is our larger saw that we carry. This is for blocking up firewood, cutting big trees down. We hardly ever use this one in our jobs. This is our medium one. This is what we use for larger limbs that we're taking down. This is kind of the go-to saw for a little bit bigger jobs than this little guy. This one has the most power. This one's the medium power, and this is basically our go-to saw for trimming. It's lightweight, has lots of power. It's easy just to go like this. It's a one-hander deal, so if you cut a branch, you can throw it. This is a real nice saw. I wish all of us could have some, but we're kind of special and get one. These are pruners. These are for trimming light duty stuff, apple trees, fruit trees, just little snips here and there. This goes on a pole saw, which is right here, and that's called a pole pruner. So like if we can't reach it or trimming stuff on the ground, this is really handy. It's fiberglass, so it is good around electrical lines. It's non-conductive. This is really nice. Now when we get ready to take a big top out of a tree that to be safe, we'll use a couple different methods. These are straps, and they hold a lot of weight. You could double them up, triple them up, and then you wrap it around. You'll wrap it around a branch, like so. Then you'll put a carabiner on it. And you'll hook it to here, to another one, just the same setup, just on another tree trunk or a branch. And you'll cut it and it'll swing and it'll hang itself. So that's pretty handy to have. Another one is we'll tie one of those on and hook it to the rope and hook it to another tree, so when you pull it over, it'll slide down. Now, if we're getting ready to tip a big tree over, this is called a bing bag. We have a slingshot that we don't have today. It's at the shop, but we'll put this in a big wrist rocket basically and shoot it up in a tree. And when it goes through, we'll tie this to this, and we'll pull it through and make a running bull line, and hook this rope through this come along, if the rope come along, and we'll hook it to this chain around another trunk of the tree, and we'll come along it to pull the tree over in which direction we need to tip it over safely. These are just some of the things that we carry. Wedges. When we're tipping trees over, we always carry 2 in our pocket. It's always better to have an extra one than not enough. This is called the saw tool. This is to take your chain off. Take your chain off and your bar. And this is just a putty knife that you take. And this is maintenance for your blade, your bar. And you just clean all the crap out of it real good. Then you can put it back on. And we use round files. That's to sharpen your chain after it gets dull. If you come over here and zoom in, these little lines on these chains will tell you the direction to sharpen them. And if you come to a point, if your point's round right here, that means you got a dull chain. If it's pointy, you got a sharp chain. Oh, and this is a pulley. The rope goes in here, and you can tie it to a tree, so if the tree's going this way and you need to pull it that way, you hook this around the tree and onto it, and you pull it with either the come along or use the pickup. But that's all our equipment we use for random jobs, big jobs, little jobs, so we can handle almost any job.